This supplemental guide aims to help you identify the essential artifacts in your LDM Practicum portfolio. So, ito po yung ating guideline sa ating LDM portfolio. So, the table of guide, meron tayong, mamaya ipapakita ko po sa inyo, meron po tayong tatlong column. The first column is the list of artifacts that are aligned in the daily outputs that you create during the course of the year. Then the second column describes the artifact to be collected. And the third column indicates the professional standards that are met by the respective output. So mayroong tatlong column doon. Yung unang column ay yung daily outputs. Second column yung pinakamahalaga, which is the description of the artifacts na kailangan. And the third column, kung ano yung professional standard na na-meet nung ganoong klase ng output. So, types of portfolio artifacts. So, meron tayong dalawang uri ng portfolio artifacts. The first one is the required artifacts, and the other one is the self-selected artifacts. Pag sinabi nating required, alam naman natin yun, required. So, yun na yung mga required na materials na pwede nating ilagay as artifacts in each part of the portfolio. So, yun yung required na pwede nating ilagay. And then, the self-selected artifacts, ito yung are those that you might consider having in portfolio to satisfy the criteria used in assessing it. So, ito, kumbaga sa yung required, ito yung dapat na nilalaman. And then, the self-selected artifacts, ito yung parang mga supplementary artifacts pa na pwedeng mag-support dun sa ginawa mo, dun sa objective na yon or dun sa tawag dun sa criteria na yon. Okay? So, pwede natin itong idagdag yung mga self-selected artifacts para ma-meet natin yung criteria dun sa sa na ginagamit sa pag-assess sa atin. So, meron akong sinend kanina na rubrics, and you will be rated according to that rubrics. Okay po. You may add artifacts from your work that better illustrates your learning and application in the course. Use the Practicum portfolio rubric to guide your artifact selection. So, makakatulong po sa atin yung rubric na sinend ko po sa inyo kanina. And then, formatting guidelines. Paano ba yung format ng portfolio na gagawin po natin? Pwede pong digital, pwede pong printed. Pero po dahil po pandemic po ngayon, we are being encouraged to submit digital version ng ating portfolio. The following elements also have to be included in the portfolio. Meron po tayong cover or title page. Table of contents, at saka meron tayong mga short annotations, and also meron sa dulo na reflection. Okay po. So ito po yung nilalaman ng ating portfolio. Ito po yung sample ng ating portfolio na sinend ko po sa inyo. Sana nabuksan na po ninyo. And from here, ito yung title page po natin. We also have the table of contents. Kung mapapansin niyo, yung table of contents, konti lang yun talaga. Kasi yan lang talaga yung hinihingi ng dito sa LDM2 portfolio building. And then, yung MOBs natin. Paano yung format? Ilalagay po natin yung pangalan ng artifact. And then, ilalagay natin yung professional standards or strand. Yung professional standard or strand, yun po yung makikita sa third column. Nung pong mamaya, papakita ko po sa inyo, third column po. And then the image, pwedeng picture, pwedeng screenshot, pwedeng, ano bang tawag doon? Collage ng mga ginawa ninyo. Okay? Pwedeng hindi siya limited sa isang page lang, pwedeng mag-extra page para sa isang artifact. Okay? Kung hindi po kakasya. I know marami po tayong pwedeng mai-insert. Ano po? And then pag sinabi natin portfolio, di ba pag Pag tayo po gumagawa ng portfolio, pag tayo po yung nagpapagawa ng portfolio sa mga estudyante natin, ang gusto natin ay creative, maganda yung itsura, colorful, etc. etc. So, ganun din po yung gagawin natin para po kapag hiningi po yung ating portfolio, yun po yung ipapakita natin. Hindi po yung plain lang na ganito. Ito po yung pinakang format lang para lang maipakita yung expected na nilalaman. But we can do better than this. Submission po, kailan? Submission schedule is from April to July 2021. So presentation, it is optional, pero we can have some presentation ng ating portfolio if you wish. Kung halimbawa matapos na yung portfolio natin, we set another schedule para magkaroon tayo ng presentation and feedbacking about our development of our portfolio. So ano na po yung nilalaman? So Learning Delivery Modalities course for teachers LDM2, Practicum, Portfolio Contents. Ano po yung nilalaman? Ito po yung sinasabi kong tatlong column. Okay po. Ito po yung LDM artifact, yung first column. Ito po yung mga required muna. Sa mga required muna tayo. LDM artifact, first column. The second column, which is the most important part, is yung ating mga artifacts na kailangan. And the third column is the PPST strand. Kung ilalagay natin ito sa ating IPCRF, so ito yung mga pwede nating pagsingitan ito, yung itong mga objectives na ito. So this is 3.1 objective. So the first one is the Individual Learning Monitoring Plans, or the ILMP. So you may include 2 to 3 ILMPs to show the improvement of you made in creating ILMPs. So highlight in the annotation, compare the parts of the ILMP in which you made adjustments. The ILMP could be for the same student or for different learners. Halimbawa, isang estudyante, ito talaga yung sinubaybayan mo. Okay, so ginawan mo siya ng ILMP. Dito po natin na monitor yung development ng bata kung nagagawa ba niya yung isang activity, tapos kung kailan niya nagawa. Nilalagay din natin dito yung date kung kailan niya dapat ito natapos, tapos may remarks yung magulang, etc. etc. So yun po. So pwede pong ito po ay sa isang estudyante, yung talagang sinusubaybayan ninyong bata, or pwede rin po na for multiple or different learners. So ang required lang naman is 2 to 3 ILMPs. Okay po. So next one is the lesson plans. Lesson plan po is under, ito po itong mga naka-highlight, dito po papasok sa PPST. So ito. Sa 3.4 yung learner in difficult circumstances, at saka po yung learning outcomes aligned with learning competencies. Ano po yung kailangan dito? You may include 2 to 3 lesson plans from different quarters to show the improvement you made in creating them. So, ang purpose ng annotation sa baba, mag-annotate po kayo. In the annotation, highlight or compare the part or parts of the lesson plans in which you made adjustments. You may cover the following: the competencies, the learning objectives, the performance tasks, the learning outputs, etc. So, yun po yung pwede ninyo ilagay sa annotation. Halimbawa, nag-unpack ba kayo ng ng competencies? O kaya may ginawa ka, ano yung ginawa ninyong performance task? Yun po yung pwede nating i-include dun sa ating annotation. So 2 to 3 lesson plans lang po. So lesson plans po, not necessarily yung lesson plans. So nakalagay rito, lesson plans, e.g. Another examples po is DLP, pwedeng DLL, weekly home learning plan, ano ba yung WLP? Then WLL, lesson exemplars, and the likes. Yun po yung mga pwede nating i-include. Okay po. Kung nag-modify po kayo ng mga yan, pwede nyo pong i-include po yun sa inyong and then ilagay nyo na lang po sa inyong annotation. Next one is the teacher-made modified learning resources. Okay po, you may include any of the following learning resources. For the MDL, mga nagtuturo sa modular, 2 to 3 samples ng module. Okay po na modified, yung modified na module na binigay ninyo sa bata para po mas maging simple para sa kanila yung pagkatuto. And para naman sa mga ODL, screenshots of 2 to 3 online lessons, presentations, quizzes, using collaborative technology, Padlet, Google Classroom, etc. So yun po, pwede nyo pong ilagay yon. Pwedeng yung screenshot po natin, siguro hindi lang basta screenshot yung gawin natin. Gawin natin ano yun, parang collage. Okay po. And then we put, don't forget the annotation. Ano po yung sinasabi dun sa inyong ipinakita na collage or mga screenshots na yon, etc. Yun po yung ilalagay po natin. Siguro mas maging madali din kung halimbawa screenshot po siya ng isang recording ng lesson yun or ng isa ninyong video lesson. You may also include it in the annotation, yung link dun po sa pinagkuhanan ng inyong mga screenshot para in case po na kailangan din pong i-double check yung pong mga video lesson or yung mga recording ng inyong discussions, mas madali po natin itong ma-check. And then, certificates of participation in any professional development activities. So ano po yung kailangan dito? So you may include certificates received 2 to 3 PD activities. Kung ano man po, kung may mga seminar po tayo na inatenan, so for professional development, so 2 to 3 certificates lang. In the annotation, briefly explain whether these were part or not part of the original PD goals in your development plan. So, di ba po gumawa po tayo ng professional development or PD nung nakaraan po, yung isa sa mga output po ninyo. So, you may include it, ilagay nyo po kung ito ay nakalagay sa inyong professional development goals or hindi. And how you applied what you have learned in your work as a teacher. Yung natutunan ninyo dun sa mga seminars po na iyon. Okay po. And then, the last one is the reflective summary. So, this reflective essay should answer the questions. Do you feel that this collection of work really reflects your abilities and what you have achieved this year through the LDM course? Why or why not? So, dito lang po tayo magre-reflect sa question na ito at ito lang din po yung sasagutin ninyo dun sa inyong gagawin na reflection or reflective summary. Okay, your reflection should describe your personal experience in implementing distance LDMs, show in-depth analysis of and synthesis of this experience and relate it to professional standards and your professional and personal development goals. So may nakalagay naman dito na instruction kung paano ninyo i-construct yung pong reflective summary. Ito naman po yung self-selected artifacts. Sabi nating self-selected, hindi man ito kasama dun sa required pero ito po yung mga makakadagdag, makakasupport dun sa gusto nating ipahiwatig dun sa ating achievement dito sa ating sa bawat artifacts na nakalagay dun sa required po. So, the first one, MOV on engaging learners for their progress and achievement. Okay po. So, you may include photo documentation of conversation through chat, text, video conference, about class requirements. Di ba mahilig po tayong mag-post dun sa mga GC. Mga anak, ito yung mga requirements sa subject ninyo, paki-comply naman. Ganun po. Pwede nyo pong i-screenshot po yun. Notes or messages as feedback to their submitted outputs. Di ba po, nag-check tayo ng mga output. Tapos may nilalagay tayong mga notes o kaya merong good job o kaya ay may maling ginawa yung bata, mali dun sa pagsasagot, maglalagay ka ng note o next time, blah blah blah. Parang something like that. Pipicturean po natin yun. Pwede po natin siyang ilagay as our self-selected artifacts. And then the kumustahan or the consultation sessions with the learner. Okay po. So pwede po natin yung ilagay. If it is recorded, so pwede po ninyong ilagay yung link. Kung ito po ay nasa online, pwede po ninyong ilagay yung link dun sa gagawin po ninyo na annotation. But take note po na kapag ka po mag-include po tayo ng ganito, don't forget to blur the names and photos of the students and parents, guardians to protect their privacy. Meron po kasi tayong Privacy Act. So, kailangan po nating i-blur yung mga mukha ng mga bata at saka ng parents po. Next one po is the MOVs on professional engagement with colleagues. You may include photo documentation of socially distanced in-person online synchronous LAC session. Yung mga ginagawa niyo pong LAC session, pwede po yun. And then the LDM-related LAC chats or text, messenger, Viber, etc. Faculty meetings, in-service trainings. Okay po. So, pwede po nating ilagay po yun. This is under PPST 7.3, Professional Links with Colleagues. And then MOBs, engaging key stakeholders in teaching learning process. You may include photo document po photo documentation of conversation with parents, guardian through chat or text, video conference. Parents dropping of modules at the designated school boxes, yung mga ganun po. And also, don't forget to blur the names and photos of parents, guardians to protect their privacy. Ayan. So after this, halimbawa, natapos niyo na po yung inyong portfolio, i-rate na po kayo. Please take note na kailangan kapag ka po nag-submit po kayo ng portfolio, kompleto na po lahat ng parts, kompleto na lahat ng ng documents, ng lahat ng screenshot, etc. Wala na pong ipapasok pa. Kumbaga, final na yon. Kasi po, you will be graded, your portfolio will be graded as a whole. Hindi po yan by parts. Kung wala na pong tanong, maraming salamat po sa inyong pakikinig.